Welcome and thanks for sticking with us. My name is Dr. Kurt Fisnick. We've got Katie and we've got Milo. We're going to be going over the compensation plan tonight. We're going to be talking a little bit about what each part of the compensation plan can do for you, how it can add money to your e-wallet each month. And I've asked Milo to spend, 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes on each of the different parts of the compensation plan to go over that. Not really in detail, because there's just not enough time for that. But he'll go over the compensation plan, and if you have any questions, I'll be on the Facebook Live, and then I can shoot those questions over to Milo.
Having me on this presentation today, it's guys, it's super exciting to be with Sisel this year. We had an awesome 2018 record-breaking sales for sure, and like you guys know, we had a couple glitches here and there in the system. Right now, but things are going really smooth with the system, with the comp plan, with everything. We've been having people rank up all last year, and this year is we're already on track on sales over 2018. I know it's soon, the first couple of weeks of January, but still, we're seeing the sales trends go up, guys. The sign-ups are going up. And we really appreciate all you guys' help and support on this year of 2019 for Sisel. We have a great compensation plan, guys. I've been in the industry for a little over 17 years now, and it's believe me, it's one of the more attractive compensation plans that we have. We added almost a year and a half ago, we added the Wealth Builder, so we'll be talking a little about that. But that's been creating a lot of momentum and people really getting more money and ranking up because of this system. But let's start talking about a little bit about what our compensation plan looks like. Okay, so first of all, we have 8 high-paying profit centers that we have. We're going to be talking a little about everything. We have a fast start bonus. The second one is direct commissions. Third one is infinity bonus. Fourth one is master check match. Fifth one is rank advancement bonus. Sixth one is auto lifestyle bonus, which is an awesome bonus. I love that. Profit center number 7 is retail commission, and we'll talk a little about the wealth building system a little later. I'm going to spend a little more time with that than in the other ones, but it's pretty much we're going to talk a little about everything. This is my favorite sheet, and you can find this if you go to Sisel.net and click on our blog and go to downloadable printable materials. You can find this same presentation there on a PDF form that you guys can download and print, and you guys can have that. My favorite slide is this one, the compensation plan overview, because it basically tells you exactly how we pay out on a regular compensation plan. This doesn't say anything about the wealth builder, but this will tell you, if you see, like for instance, on the very top, as a distributor, the success skills, what you guys need to do on every certain part of the ranks. But on right underneath, you can see the different ranks that we have: preferred customer, the distributor, master builder, and 1-star all the way to the 10-star. So on each one of the ranks, right underneath in the green section, it says personal qualification. So it basically asks you what kind of how many PV do you need as your personal volume that you need per rank. So if you see the distributor, you only need 50 PV, right? You need to purchase 50 points to start earning commissions. And you see right underneath that, you'll see that you get 3 levels at 7%, where it says direct commissions payout levels. So any distributor that just signed up and buys 50 PV, you get to receive commissions up to 3 levels at 7% each. Master, you also only need 50 PV. You would need, right underneath you see QDV, which is qualifying downline volume. You need 1,000 of that, and you get 4 levels at 7%. Master builder, you see the qualifications. You see every single qualification that you need per rank, and the amount of direct commissions, the amount of levels of direct commissions that you get per rank, all the way to 10-star. You will also see, if you see underneath, you see the infinity bonus. You see how much percentage you get per rank. You'll see the check match, the generations that you also get per rank. Right underneath that, you'll see the luxury auto bonus. You see all the amount of bonus that you get a month, per rank, and the rank advancement. But we'll be talking a little about this in a minute, but this sheet right here is like an overall information on what you need to do to be qualified as at different ranks. So let's start with profit center number 1, which is Fast Start. Fast Start is a bonus that is paid daily. So basically, every time that you sign up a distributor that purchases any kind of volume, you will receive 25% as a personal sponsor. You get 25% on anything that this brand new distributor buys within the first 30 days. Okay, so if they place 10 orders during the first 30 days, you will get 25% on each and every one of your of those orders. Okay, of this new distributor. This bonus, like I say, it's paid daily, and after that, the bonus will pay 7 levels up at 3%. Okay, so and this one for the first 30 days, it'll follow the enrollment tree. So everybody that's personally sponsored by the personal sponsor that qualifies will receive 3% each off of those off of the first 30 days of the brand new distributor. Okay, so that's an awesome way to start making money fast, because every time that you don't have to wait a week or 2 or a month to receive these bonuses, you'll get compensated the following day after you sign up a distributor. Okay, so this just before we keep going on this we're just talking about regular volume. Okay, guys, so this does not apply for the wealth builder. But if the brand new distributor decides to come up with one of the other packs that we have, like the accelerator pack or any of the promotional packs that we have, monthly promotional packs that we have, they'll always get 25% on that. On the sponsor will get 25% on any order placed during their distributor's first 30 days. So we got the Fast Start, which is paid daily. The second one is the direct commissions, or the uni level. This unit level is your residual income. Okay, the residual income is what you are going to be using, obviously, to use whenever, if you want to save the money or just make sure that you have as much money coming in. Okay, the residual income basically pays this commission. This commission pays monthly, and it starting like we were talking at the beginning as a distributor. You only need 50 points. You get 3 levels at 7%. Master, you get 4 levels. A master builder, you get 5 levels. 1 stars gets 6 levels, and 2 star all the way to 10 star, you get 7% in 7 levels. So it's pretty easy. You know, we pay the 7%, 7 levels starting from the 2 star all the way to the 10 star. So this, like I said, this is paid monthly. If you have any questions on the qualifications that you need per rank, you can always go to the previous slide where we have all the qualifications that you need to be able to receive the different levels of commissions on the direct commissions. So this is your unit level commissions or your residual income. Okay. So on profit center number 3, we have the infinity bonus. The infinity bonus, like you were saying, you're looking at this other slide on a 2-star, you get up to 7%, right? So the infinity bonus starts paying you guys from the 8th level down. So on a 2-star, you get paid all 7 levels at 7%. Then you start hitting your 3-star level or rank. Then you start making money off of your 8th level through infinity. So when you hit a 3-star and you are paid as a 3-star, then you start getting 0.5% from your 8th level down through infinity. So if you have 20 or 25 or 30 levels, you will always get 0.5% off of each person that received a unilevel check that month. Okay, this infinity bonus is also paid monthly. So you'll see the different percentages that you can make off of each rank. So 4-star, you get 1% from your 8th level through infinity. On your 5th 5-star, you get 1% on your 8th level, and starting from your 9th level through infinity, you get 0.66% until all the way that you get to a 10-star, and you get a total of 6% when you reach a 10-star level. So this, like we were saying, this bonus is also paid monthly, and it will be paid off of anybody in your organization from your 8th level down that earned a unilevel check. Okay, so that's our profit center number 3. Now we have our master check match, which is our profit center number 4. This one, we pay for 4 generations. So what's a generation? A generation is from you to the first 1 star. So everybody that's in between you and a 1 star, like on the first generation, you will get 10% of that 1 star's check, unilevel check. So if they made $1,000 on that check, and you're qualified as for the check match, you will get 10% of whatever your 1 star received. So that if they got $1,000, you get $100 worth on your check match. So this goes through all 4 generations, and it's self-explanatory. A 1 star gets 10% on generation 1. A 2-star master gets the 10% on generation 1 and gets 5% on the generation 2, which is from that 1 star until he finds another 1 star. Okay, 3-star gets 10% on generation 1, 5% on generation 2, and 3% on generation 3. When you reach 4-star, you get 10%, 5%, and 5% on generation 3. And a 5-star gets the 10% on generation 1, 5% on generation 2, 5% on generation 3, and 5% on generation 4. So this one also is paid monthly. So if you guys have any questions or want to go in a little more in depth on the compensation plan, you have questions, you can always ask your upline, ask Doc Fizz, or you can email me and I can answer you any questions. I'm just going to give out my email, just so you guys have it. And my email is M as in Milo, and my last name, which is Acosta, ACOSTA, at Sisel.net. So macosta@Sisel.net. Email me any questions that you might have on the comp plan, and I'll make sure to respond to them as fast as possible. So anyway, this, like I said, this check match bonus is also paid monthly, and it's very important for you guys to understand the difference between a level and a generation. A level is that I sponsor Katie; she's my first level. Okay, a generation looks me and looks for my first 1 star in my organization. And that's from me through that 1 star is that 1 generation. So obviously that volume that is generated there, that 1 star is going to be making that, because that 1 star is qualified as a 1 star, then because I'm check match qualified, I'm going to get 10% of that, of whatever he made on his unilevel check. So that's why it's also paid monthly. Okay. So that's profit center number 4. Let's go ahead and talk a little about the rank advancement bonus. And this is a bonus that we get a lot of questions of. Okay, so this bonus is also paid monthly. On the first 2 ranks, when you hit Master and Master Builder, you get paid this bonus immediately. So you hit Master this month, and on the next commissions check, which is for today, it's January, right? So you hit Master in January. So around the 2nd week of February, when we pay out the commissions for the previous month, you will receive the $50 rank advancement bonus. So if you hit both Master and Master Builder during the first month, then you will get $175 on that check on the 2nd week of February. So it pays out as soon as you hit the rank. For those first 2 ranks, you get paid immediately. On the ranks starting from 1 star all the way to 10 star, you need to maintain that rank for 3 months in a row. Okay, so we can pay you that 4th month. So let's say you hit 1 star in January, you need to hit 1 star in February and 1 star in March. And when we pay March's commissions, which is the 2nd week of April, then we will pay you the $250 rank advancement bonus for hitting 1 star. Okay, and obviously that's the way this will work with the other ranks as well. So you can see the amount of money that you can earn when you hit the rank advancement bonus. We have different rule. We spread the payments a little on the 8, 9, and 10 stars. And if you ever want to get a little more information of that, we have a compensation plan booklet in the blog under printable materials that you can read and see exactly how we divide or we split the payments on 4 and 6 months from 8-star and above. But from 1-star to 7-star, you just need to hold it for 3 months in a row, and then we'll pay the 4th month the rank advancement bonus. Okay, and this also is paid monthly. So on profit center number 6, which is the auto lifestyle bonus, and I love this bonus because I see other companies that have their auto bonus that you can only buy a certain car, like let's say it has to be a black BMW, it has to be like 1 or 2 years old and things like that, and that's, you're pretty much stuck to either getting a lease or and getting a loan to get the car and all this stuff. So here at Sisel, we call it the auto lifestyle bonus because you pretty much can use the money to go on vacation, change your lifestyle, pay. Here in the United States, we have a big Amish community. They pay for their buggies, or they do whatever they want with the money. So you don't have to be using the money just for a particular car, or a color or whatever it is. So you guys can use that money for whatever you guys want. So basically, you will find that you hit a 1-star and you get the $200, 2-star $300, and you can see so on and so forth. This bonus works like the rank advancement bonus. So basically, you need to be holding the rank for 3 consecutive months. So once again, same example, I hit 1-star January, February, and March, and then you will get the first payment of the luxury bonus in April. So as long as you maintain that rank of 1-star, you will always be getting $200 from there on, month after month after month after month. So just make sure that you're always hitting that rank, so you'll always get that luxury bonus. When you jump into a 2-star, same thing. Hold that 2-star rank for 3 months in a row, and then you'll get $300. In the case that you drop 1 month, it'll always be looking for 3 consecutive months in a row. So in case you're a 2-star and you drop 1 month, the month that you dropped as a 1-star, you will get paid the 1-star bonus, and then you hit the 2-star in again 3 months in a row, and then you'll start getting the $300 from there on. Okay, so just make sure that you guys understand that it's every 3 months you have to be holding for 3 months in a row, so you can keep getting that current rank bonus. Okay, also paid monthly, but you can use it up, like I say, if you want to buy it for a car or college or vacation or whatever you want to use that money for. It's up to you, which is the great thing about it. Okay. So after that, we have profit center number 7, which is retail commission, and this is again another one of my favorites, because if I would have if I ever decide to be a distributor, this is how I would build. Okay, I would build focusing more on customers. We have an 80-20 rule in the United States, at least, that 80% of the people are interested in our products as network marketing, because they know that network marketing companies have awesome products. So 80% of the people are interested in our product, and 20% of the people are interested in building a business in network marketing. So sometimes we're so focused on signing up distributors that we forget about the 80% of the people out there that are looking towards buying our products, right? So I remember being in a company that this person, he used to just sell to customers, and back in the other company they would get 20% as a commission for customers. So he didn't have a huge rank because he wasn't focused on building distributors, but his paycheck was huge, because sometimes one of the big mistakes that we do is that we just decide to sign or bring in distributors, even though that person is not interested in building. Okay, so this person loves the product and buys month after month after month. But what happens if I sign up Katie, and she loves our H2, she's passionate about it, she has testimonies about it, and she just wants to consume that product. She really is not interested in talking to people and duplicating and building the business. But I sign her up as a distributor, right? So what's going to happen? Yeah, the first month I'm going to get 25%, and Katie's going to be buying, $200-300 worth of H2 sticks that month. But what happens on the second month? like you were saying, you were seeing the previous slides, you get 7% after the first 30 days, right? Because the first 30 days you get 25%, and after that you get 7%, right? So our mistake is that, yeah, we can have a lot of distributors, but really those distributors aren't interested in building, you know? They love our product. So I would just sign up customers, okay, and just make 25% off of everyone, right? When that person, when Katie would tell me, you know what, how can I make money? You know, how do I start doing the business? And I would then go to her and give them the different options that we have to enroll as a distributor. And from there on, I would upgrade her as a distributor, okay? But before, when she's not interested, I would just have her, you know, be a product of the product and get her testimony, you know, and when she's ready to do that, then I upgrade her as a distributor, and I can give her options, you know, if you want to, you know, just buy 100 points and start like that, or I can give you the option of the wealth builder. When they're really ready to build, then, you know, we can introduce them to the wealth builder. But that's one of the things that I've been seeing when I pull out reports. Yeah, you know, I've seen people that have hundreds of distributors, but really, you know, 10 or 15 or 20% of them are really focusing on building a business. So sometimes, like I was saying earlier, the way that I would build is just would build off of customers only. As soon as I saw that one customer ready to build a business, then I would upgrade her. It's free to upgrade her, well, right now, to upgrade her as a distributor. And that way they can start duplicating, and I can obviously start earning money from whatever she's bringing into the business. Okay, but I think right now people are losing a lot of money because they have a lot of distributors that just want to consume the product, that they're only making 7% instead of making 25%. Like you see on this slide, you will always be getting 25% on anything that your personally sponsored customer buys for life, not just for 30 days like a distributor. It's for life. If they stay with you 2-3 years and they every single month they buy 100 CV of volume, you will always get the $25 month after month after month with that one distributor. Just like the fast start, we also pay 7 levels up to the qualifying upline that gives them 3%, and this particular bonus pays through the enrollment tree for the full length. Okay, the fast start would pay enrollment through the enrollment tree for the first 30 days, and after the first 30 days, those commissions go through the placement tree. But on the retail commission, it will always stay with the enrollment tree, 25% to the upline, and 3% up 7 levels up through the enrollment tree. So this is an awesome bonus. This one is also paid daily, just like the fast start. So it's a great way of making money and investing the money, and then use the other bonuses as residual income. Okay, so we have that. We have our profit center number 8. Which is one of my favorites, since I was one of the ones that introduced it to Sisel a year and a half ago. The Wealth Builder system. The Wealth Builder system, like we were talking earlier, it's a system that pays completely separately than the regular compensation plan. This has nothing to do with Fast Start or Unilevel or bonuses or anything like that. This is we can call it like a brand new compensation plan, separate as a regular Unilevel that we have. This system, we've been seeing a lot of success probably the last 3 months now, when people are really understanding it. When we brought it up, people were like, how does this pay? I'm not really sure how this works. You know, we started training them. We actually have a webinar that I do every Monday at 6 o'clock Utah time. And like I say, if you want to see the link, go to our blog and go to the Wealth Builder webinar. Click on the link every Monday at 6 o'clock Utah time, and I go through the whole Wealth Builder presentation. It probably takes me 25 to 30 minutes, and then I open the mics and do a little QA so people can understand. So people every single Monday they log in and they invite people to understand the system, and people are getting it a little more. So we're seeing the increments in sales of these packs month after month after month. because people are really getting it. So it's a system that I'm not going to go into it a lot today with you guys, but it's a system that pays a lot of money. And a lot of people say, how can the company afford paying all this money, on this system? And believe us, we've been doing the research, and we've been people paid a lot of money because they enroll in this pack for people that are ready to build a business. Okay, so this pack is not meant for a distributor that's that just is kind of doesn't know what's going on, or that doesn't have a lot of experience, but people that really are ready and they have people to bring in and to start building, serious builders. This is what you want to do. So we have 4 packs. We have the transformation pack, the wellness pack, the age pack, and the beauty pack. And all these packs have an awesome savings and a really good value that you guys can receive by buying a pack. You will also get a water bottle and a nice duffel bag that I'm having on this slide, but you get those for free as well per pack. And you'll see that the different prices. 3 of them have the same price of $315. And the age pack is $334, but the age pill pack is the one that has a little more savings than the other 3. So you will to participate on this wealth builder system, you have to buy a pack. Okay, so these packs are meant for the brand new distributors. Okay, so if I invite Katie to be a part of my the wealth builder system, and she wants to build, she can probably sign up with a bottle of age pill. But she has 30 days from the time of sign up to purchase a wealth builder pack. And then if she decides to buy a wealth builder pack within the first 30 days, me as a sponsor, I will get the wealth builder commissions. Okay, if she decides to stay to wait a couple months until she's ready to build, she can buy what we call the qualifying wealth builder pack. So if you see right underneath any packs, it says a QWBP. It says PV of 300. It has a PV of 240. So each pack is assigned with commissionable volume. So if Katie decides to wait over 30 days, then she doesn't have the option of buying the wealth builder pack, but she does have the option of buying the qualifying pack, which qualifies her to receive wealth builder commissions. The only difference is the way that this qualifying wealth builder pack pays upline. So that means that me as her sponsor, instead of getting the $50 for signing up a wealth builder pack, I'm going to get 7%, which is a regular unit level. Okay, so that's the only difference. But after that, Katie's qualified to receive wealth builder commissions, and if she brings Kurt the day after she's qualified, she'll receive wealth builder commissions, and so will I as a sponsor if I'm qualified. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to go into details, just to let you guys know about this particular system. This has 2 different infinity bonuses. You can sign 3 people up. If you did it under 2 weeks, we double your commissions. And then if you keep signing people up, starting from the 4th one, we start paying infinity bonuses, which means you will always be getting money through infinity if people keep duplicating this system. Keep doing exactly what you're doing, recruiting people using the wealth builder pack. Also, we have a check match bonus on this too, which these bonuses that I'm talking about are paid daily. Every single one that we have, from the sign up bonus to the wealth builder bonus to the turbo bonus and the check match bonus that we have in the wealth builder, they're all paid daily. They all have there's 2 different ways to get infinity bonuses off of the people you bring in, and the activity that they have when they receive their wealth builder commission bonuses as well. So there's, like I say, if we go into talking about the wealth builder, we'll be here for another 35 minutes, guys. So I just want to invite you to join me on Monday nights at 6 o'clock if you're interested in learning a little more about the wealth build packs, and we'll go into detail on this particular system. But like I say, this pretty much took me 30 minutes to go through the whole compensation plan, guys. If you have any questions, or you want to do like another training with a few of you and just go into details and take a little more time on each of our profit centers, we can do that. But Doc, thank you so much for inviting me, for having me on your presentation today.
All right, well, Milo, just a couple of things that I jotted down. When you were showing the Wealth Builder Pack, I just want to make sure that as we're looking at these slides, this is U.S. prices, correct? So in other countries like the U.K. or down in Australia, it varies a little bit.
That's correct. The prices do vary. The PV, you always get 300 PV per pack. So that PV will help you rank up. If you want to place someone, a wealth builder, like on a regular compensation plan, that PV counts towards qualification on the placement sponsor as well. But yeah, these prices are U.S. prices, but the PV, it's 300 PV, and I'm not sure about international if the commissionable volume on the qualifying wealth builder packs is the same as the U.S., but I know that the PV for sure is the same. Okay, and then the other point that I wanted to make on the Wealth Builder Pack, I try and point this out to everybody. If you get started and in the next 30 days, I've signed you up, you're one of my distributors, and then you decide that you're going to be a wealth builder, and you buy that Wealth Builder Pack, because I'm fully qualified, I'm fully vetted into the system, I get paid $150 bonus, right? But if you wait 31 days, and there's no like extensions on that, if you wait 31 days, I only make $15. If somebody's going to come in as a business builder and they're going to build the business, it's to your advantage that, because you're going to get paid, you can earn a potential of $150 bonuses if I sign you up as a wealth builder now, versus if you wait 2 months down the road, I get paid 7% on $250. So I'm only going to make $15. So I'm giving up $135. Right. That's exactly right.
So I like to always point that out to people when I'm going through the compensation plan, because it's a big deal. I mean, $135. I mean, come on. That's
right. And that's like we were talking, earlier. It's all about how you're going to be training your people. If your people are ready and they're business builders and they want to build your business, their business, you want to make sure that you let them know exactly how the wealth builder works. That way you get benefit and they get the benefits as well when they start building their business.
That's exactly it. And then, the other thing on the check match, on the master check match, one thing that I wanted to point on that, and you had pointed out a little bit, but if I take and I sign you up, and so now you're one of my personally sponsored, and then I place you, say, down below Katie, so now you're on my second level, but you're still my first generation. So then you go out and sign up Andrea, you go sign up anyone else, and then at that point now they're my second generation, correct?
Second generation, yes.
Even though they might be my second or third or fourth level, I mean, I could play somebody on my 25th level, but they're still my first generation.
Because I'm your personal sponsor. I'm your first level, and I will be your first generation regardless.
That's exactly it. So I get questions on that for people at time to time. And then going way back to the beginning, I just jotted this down. When a distributor comes in, and you said that their qualified PV that they need to qualify as a distributor was 50 PV. Now, is that 50 PV on every rank that they have to personally purchase, or can that be made up of PV volume, like from personally sponsored customers?
Yeah, that's a good question. So you will always have to purchase at least 50 PV yourself. So if you're a one-star, if you need 200 PV to qualify as a one-star a month, 50 of them have to come through you, and the other 150 could come from your preferred customers. But you will always have to purchase at least 50 PV yourself, and the rest of the volume can come from your preferred customers.
Okay, perfect. Katie, do you have any questions for Milo?
Actually, I've got a question, but it's not related to the wealth building or the compensation plan. Just one question. I know everyone is really keen to know, do you know how far away the H2 stick might be before it hits the Australian price list and also Europe and UK?
I'm not sure. I know that they're working on it because I go to the meetings where we plan out and see what we're doing. I don't have an answer for you, to be completely honest with you right now. I know that they're working on it to get it ready to ship out internationally, but I can have you an answer probably by Monday as soon as everybody else is here, and I can ask the right people to tell me exactly when you guys will have that internationally.
Okay, great. Thank you. Sorry, off topic, but I know everyone's super.
Well, Andrea, I brought you up to the panel as well. If you have any questions, is there any questions that you have for Milo?
Hi, Milo. Thanks for staying late. I just thought maybe we should cover the loyalty rewards real quick.
Loyalty, I don't have the slides with those exact percentages right now. The shipping rewards, one of the things that changed on the shipping vouchers is that on the first before what the way that it was set up to be was that we were going to be returning all the shipping of any orders that were placed with a 250 PV or over that are personally bought, okay? 250 points or more, we would return the shipping on ground shipping. But for some reason, the system was calculating if you paid overnight or 2-day shipping. So we're still honoring that. You know that if you maintain the $250 orders for 12 months in a row, we would honor if you paid shipping on overnight or 2-day shipping. Right now, the brand, as soon as we finish with that, from here on, we are going to be honoring only the ground shipping. So you make sure that when you place an order over $250 during the month, we will still return you the shipping back, but it's only on ground shipping. Okay, so make sure that you guys use the $250 a month for 12 consecutive months using ground shipping, and we will return the ground shipping to you.
Okay, so you don't get paid until after 12 months?
Yes, for the vouchers, yes. It's not that you get paid, you get the shipping back. So you use that if it's $500 or whatever it is, the amount, you can use it to buy products after that. After 12 months, whenever you started. What was that?
So after 12 months, you qualify every 3 months for that, right?
Not for the shipping. The shipping is different. The shipping, you have to wait for 12 months in a row to get paid to get the shipping voucher back. Okay. The other ones, yeah, it's 3 months in a row, depending on the amount. Like I said, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but on the other, the LRPs, you need 3 months in a row, depending on the volume. You get a certain percentage back every 3 months. Yeah, that's a little different. But the shipping one, the only change that we made is that right now we're just paying on ground shipping orders on over 250 for 12 consecutive months. The other LRP, the same rules apply with the same percentages as before.
You know, Milo, the one thing that I'm going to say on the loyalty reward points, I just love it. I mean, I place a lot of orders, and I love getting my shipping paid back to me, so it's really, really good. People, you got to watch your back office and make sure, because if you miss it by 1 day, right, it's gone, isn't it, Milo? I mean, from my understanding.
Yeah, you guys need to make sure, and we're trying to make sure that we send the emails, and the emails are sent automatically on that also. But make sure that you guys, even with the points, when you place your orders, make sure that you verify how many points you're receiving if you call or if you place the order on the back office. That way you know exactly how many points you need, if it's by the 3-month rule or the shipping one. Because sometimes we have like people, oh, you know what, this particular month I ordered 248 points, and if you call within 1 or 2 days after the 12 months, we can still probably work it out with you guys and probably force qualify you. But we've gotten people like calling like 2 or 3 months after and say, hey, you know what, I missed this month last year by 2 points, and they just barely found out 3 months later. There's nothing we can do because it was way too long. But make sure that you guys keep track of your points. Like I say, if you're calling in, ask the customer service agent, how many points am I getting? keep track of that so you guys know exactly how much you're getting. But yeah, it just make sure that you guys have the dates marked so you know exactly how much money you're getting.
Like when you say $250, does it have to be a $250 order, or it could be an accumulation? Like if I put in 225 PV orders, does that count?
That's a good question. I think it's a total of 250. It's in one order because it would make sense for the company to, because if you have 5 different orders, obviously the shipping is going to be way much more than if it's just all in one order. So I'm assuming it has to be in a $250 order or more to get paid for that one shipment. Like I say, I'm not positive on that. I can get back to you on that one. But that's what I feel that it has to be on one order. Like I say, if there's a change, I can let you know so you can announce it on your next call. But as far as I understand, it has to be on one order to get the shipping back.
Okay, so if you could update me on that, then I'll put it on the website so people know. Chris has a question. I know, Katie, you have a question too. You raised your hand there, but Chris had a question that I need to ask on the Wealth Builder. He says, and I know the answer, but I'm going to have Milo answer it anyhow. He says, what and how can people benefit if they get started on the Wealth Builder later? He's on the understanding that now he's stuck at making lower benefits, but really, the person who's coming in as the Wealth Builder, it doesn't change how they get paid. It's just that their sponsor gets paid less, correct?
Right. If you, like we were saying a little earlier, if you wait over 30 days, it will you would only miss out that one payment for that one pack that the person bought, the qualifying Wealth Builder pack. They'll pay up 7 levels up, and like a level. But right after that, any new volume that's generated from that one person that bought the qualifying Wealth Builder pack, and he keeps duplicating using the Wealth Builder system and signing people up with a Wealth Builder pack, this person will always get Wealth Builder commissions, and the sponsor, depending on where it's placed, if they're qualified, they'll still be able to be receiving Wealth Builder commissions as well.
Yeah, so the Wealth Builder system works the same once you come in as a qualified Wealth Builder. The biggest difference, Chris, is this. I always tell people that people don't do what you say, they do what you do. And so they're going to ask you, they say, well, when did you get started, Chris? And you say, well, I waited 60 days. And so guess what they're going to do? They're going to wait 60 days, and you're going to lose $135.
That's right. That's 100% right. Especially you're going to lose that when you have over 6 people, because every time that you sign up your 6 people and 7, 8, 9, 10 on this Wealth Builder, you'll always get $150 regardless. Obviously, the key of this system is a duplication, making sure that your people do exactly what you're doing, like you were saying, Kurt, and they do bring their first 3 people, in the first 2 weeks, and they do exactly the same. And that's when you're really going to start making money and seeing that money come in every single day.
Just a quick question, Milo, in relation to the shipping and the getting a coupon back for 12 months of shipping. You talk about ground shipping. Of course, that applies to the United States. What about Australia, New Zealand, and Europe, UK? Do they still get that back as well?
Yeah, apparent depends on the rules on each country. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with other countries. I'm not sure if there's a 1-day or 2-day shipping in Australia or the UK.
In Australia and New Zealand, we only have one option for shipping. So
yeah, it's just the 250 rule only applies then to that, because there's no other option. So you will get the shipping back if you only get the 250 a month for 12 consecutive months then.
Andrea, do you have any other final questions to ask Milo?
No, I just want to say that, once you get 6 Wealth Builders, it's really great that for another 7, 8, 10, 15, 20, you still make $150 every time somebody joins personally with you. So it's great.
Perfect. And I brought Sandy onto the panel quick too. Sandy, I know your microphone's a little noisy, but do you have any questions for Milo?
No, I think Milo covered it pretty well. And yes, Australia is getting paid on the freight back, because my son received all the freight back. So that was great. And I did what you said, Milo. One of my orders was 248 PV, but I didn't it was back like in, say, June, and then they bought it out in, I think it was August or September, the freight. So I missed out on that, but that's okay. I've started again.
Guys, just so you know, we paid over $3.5 million on the vouchers. So this program is awesome because you guys, you know, save a lot of money, and you get all that money worth of in product, obviously, but still, we didn't know it was this big of a program until we started having the issues with the system, and everybody started calling us, and what about this, and what about that, where's my thing, where's my that? So we started doing the math, and then Thomas is the one that runs the reports. He's like, we're paying over $3.5 million. So that's how much we paid on both vouchers, on the LRPs and the shipping vouchers. So just so you guys know, and the company's been, in the Mowers have been awesome in honoring, regardless if the system was broken down or not. We kept track of that we need to do this right. You know, they've been loyal to us. And that's one of the things that I love about working for the Mowers, is that they are always protecting you guys. So it's an awesome number out there, and an awesome thing that they did for everybody. And thank you so much for your loyalty. You know, first of all, but it's an awesome program. I love it.
Yeah. Well, Milo, we appreciate you being on the call with us tonight, and thanks for everybody on the panel for being here, and everybody on Facebook and on the call. Thanks for being here, and Katie, I'm going to hand it over to you and let you close the call out.
Thanks everyone for joining us. I hope you have a great weekend and a fantastic week, and hopefully you can join us again next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.